Hey, what's up, you guys? Good morning. Welcome to episode 53 of the First and 10 NFL New York Jets podcast. How you doing this morning, brother?
I'm good. I'm good. But before we start talking about football, let's give our condolences to drummer Taylor Hawkins, who
What a sad thing this morning,
passed
man.
away last night. I was shocked.
Listen, it just goes to show you every day above ground's a good day, you know?
Yeah. 50 years old. Like we don't have any details yet on the story, but father of 3, married. What a shame. All right.
Yeah. Terrible thing.
Yeah. 50 years old, Kev. Like,
yeah, I know. Believe me, I know.
Our age, and like it freaks me out. Like, you try to stay healthy, you try to do the right things. Again, more to this story will come. I'm not
like I say all the time, at this age, I don't know if I'm waking up tomorrow. So if I open my eyes, hey, it's a good day.
Yeah, it's almost cheesy to say now. Like it's any day above ground is a blessing. It really
no,
is.
absolutely, absolutely, man. Wow. There's no question. No question.
And on another note, 53 episodes, season 2. Can you imagine?
New league year, First and 10 NFL New York Jets podcast year.
Yep. Remember, everybody, like and subscribe. Helps us out, helps the channel out.
Absolutely.
And I feel like there's a rant coming on. I feel like you have a big rant coming on. I might work up to a rant, but I know you definitely have a rant. So
my rant is over Mr. Hill, Mr. Tyreek.
Let's go. Should we break down
the cheetah?
Yeah. Should we break down the trade first and then get into it, or do you want?
Yeah, sure. So, well, I mean, yeah, go ahead, break it down.
Well, Miami gets Tyreek Hill, but they have to pay him over 4 years, $120 million.
Which we were willing to do also.
Yes, we were. I'm not knocking Joe D on this. Believe me. The fact that Joe D kept this a mystery for almost 48 hours.
And the fact that he had a deal in place without giving up a one.
Yes. The man's a genius. The man's like, we have to start maybe calling it what it is. When you realize what the Chiefs are getting, go ahead. I'm listening.
Joe D offered 2 seconds, a third, and a fourth.
Yeah.
And not only were we getting Hill, but we were getting like the 103rd pick in the draft also from the Chiefs.
So you heard 2 seconds, a third, and a fourth?
Yes.
Okay, because I only wrote down, so maybe I'll go with you. I wrote down 2 seconds and a third. That was all I heard. But if you say the fourth, and I know we were getting Hill and the fourth back. We had to renew his contract. But look at what the Chiefs got: a first-round pick, a second-round pick, a fourth-round pick, a fourth-round pick in 2023, and a sixth-round pick.
It reminds me of the Ditka trade.
Remember what trade?
Remember Ditka?
Uh-huh.
When who the hell did he trade for there?
He traded for Ricky Williams. He gave all his
Ricky
draft
Williams,
picks away for Ricky Williams.
Yep.
To tout Joe D for a minute, the fact that he had this offer and the Chiefs accepted it without giving up any ones, the man must have he must hypnotize these people, because whatever Joe D says we want, we're going to give you this. Yes, Joe D. Yes, Joe D. Props to Joe D. Now, we got to remember, Miami has no tax. So in the end, the contract in the end would be a little more money in his pocket than it would be here in New York, which is probably an unfair advantage. Shouldn't the NFL figure out some way to level that playing field for all teams?
You would think. And I mean, delving into it, either his agent's lying, or he's playing stupid. Because when he was in his press conference, when he was asked about New York, who?
Yeah. Well, he was just
meanwhile, his agent said that he was almost here. It was almost a done deal.
Well, from what I heard was that the Chiefs accepted the offer. The general manager to the owner to coaches, The offer was in, but they wanted to be a good guy with Tyreek and have him go where he really wanted to go. And he didn't want to come here. Now, listen, I understand right now we might not be a destination for these players, but what makes Miami so much better than us that's a destination?
Weather in Texas.
Yeah, that's it. Because you know what? I saw some highlights this week from a friend of ours, a friend of the show, who posted on Twitter. And, Tua Tagovailoa throws just as many dirt balls as our boy Zach.
Oh, he's worse.
Yeah, and his arm's not even as strong as Zach. So you know what? Like CJ Mosley.
You could see Teddy Bridgewater playing by week 3. So.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I won't get into Teddy right now. We're talking about, but you know what? You want to make fun of us? You want to make us the laughing stock? Let's see at the end of this season or in another 2 more seasons, who's having the last laugh. Because like CJ Mosley said, we want players who want to be here, build something special. You want to play for the dollars? Go. Miami wants you, go. 120 million, go. Let's see where that fares you.
And it shows you the contrast with him, Hill, and the guy that the Chiefs just signed off of the Packers.
Yeah.
Who said it wasn't about the money for me.
Yeah.
Other teams offered me more money. I want to go where I can win because that's what it's about. So
okay, yeah. Yeah, and like CJ said, you know what, Kevin? We've done the big money. We've done the big ticket item. I understand some Jet fans are hurt by this not happening. Listen, if the deal got done, I would be excited. But the deal didn't get done. I'm not losing sleep over it. I feel like we've done the big ticket items.
Well, you know what? If you don't want to be here, go fuck yourself.
And that's the bottom line, Kevin. And that's how the Jet fans have to take it. He didn't want to be here. Screw him. Forget him. Forget. Like CJ said, you got to want to be here and help build something special.
Maybe you'll find your neck in Miami. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Let him go to Miami. And listen, and when Tua can't get him the ball, let's see how pissed the cheater gets and starts bitching up and down the sidelines and causing disruption.
And I'm calling right here for, come across the middle.
Yeah, you said it to me a couple of days ago, and I'm with you.
Come across.
I take a 15-yard penalty. Someone take his head off. I really
knock his head off.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Jet players, stop having these. Go ahead.
You know the kind of hit I want. I remember a game with Ronnie Lott. We were playing the Bills. Okay, he hit Don Beebe so hard.
Yeah.
He was flat out. His arm was stuck straight up in the air, laying flat out on the ground. That they tried to put his arm down, they couldn't because he was out cold. That's the kind of hit. That's the kind of hit I want.
No, really, but you know what? This is a message to all the Jet players who are playing for us this year and the draft picks that come in. We don't want to be, as fans, we're tired of being laughing stocks. You as players have to feel the same. Take someone's head off. Make someone, I don't care if it's a 15-yard penalty. Make these teams realize they're not coming over the middle and they're not going to disrespect our team and our team colors. Who? What? All right, Mr. Cheetah, Mr. Tyreek Hill.
The dude we got from the Bucks.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Ronnie Lott.
Oh, yeah. And listen, the kid on Seattle's a hitter too. Yeah.
Yep.
So, you know what? I'm tired of listening to the press conference and then who, what, that. Why would I go there? You know what? Frig you. You don't want to be here. We don't want you. Take your 120 million to Miami. Your nice big house down in Miami, and you know what? Leave me the hell alone with that. Seriously. You know what, Jeff fans? We should be more pissed than angry that he chose Miami over us. We should be pissed.
Right. That's the killer, that it's a division rival.
Yeah. No, I understand all that. But you know what? We want players who want to be here. Change the culture, flip the script. And you know what? You don't want
I want to see you coming across the middle, and I want to see Jordan Whitehead hit you so hard it knocks you into next week.
Yeah. Yeah. The question is,
hey, you want to take out his knee? Take out his knee. Take the 15-yarder. I would even be okay with you getting ejected.
Yeah, you're really aggravated. Wow. Yeah, no. Listen, you know, what would have Tyreek Hill done if the Chiefs never gave him the offer? They said, you know what, Jets made the best offer to help our team. You're going there. What would he have done? Sat out?
I don't know. Whatever. Move on.
The Chiefs did right by him, and then he comes on his press conference and knocks another club. All right, you know,
that was willing to pay him all that money.
Yeah.
So, you know what?
Yeah. But listen, you don't want to be on a team that's building something special, and we don't want you. Goodbye, toodaloo. You know,
we're gonna remember that press conference this coming season.
Oh yeah. And this is what I was saying to you last year, Kevin. Like, hit somebody in the mouth. Enough of this. Enough with disrespecting the colors of the New York Jets, the green and the white. As players, and you're getting, like, when he sits on that and says, who? What? He's not even talking to the fans. You know, we're getting mad. I'm sure the players don't care, but they should, because he's disrespecting you, your team, your colors. You know, knock someone in the mouth this year. You know what? Let it take the 15-yard penalty.
Listen,
say, who? See the name? Jets. Who?
That's first play of the first game against Miami this year. Yeah. Even if he's not getting targeted,
the ball's not going his way.
Hit him anyway.
Yeah, I agree. And listen, I don't want to sit down and sound like we're condoning violence and but I'm.
Oh, tired. I am.
Well, you are hostile.
I am. I'm in a hostile rage all the time.
Yeah, you are hostile.
All right.
I'm just tired of it. Like, we always say we don't want to be the butt of jokes, and here we were again. We had a phenomenal free agency, Tyreek. Look at who we brought. And I understand Miami brought in some good players, and they had a good free agency as well. But don't knock us. Seriously, enough of that. You know? Who? What? All right. We'll see. And I'm not even going to get into the man's character. I'm not even going to get into the man's character.
Yeah, maybe, that's another thing. Maybe they have better child abuse laws in Miami.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't even want to.
Maybe they're more lenient.
Yeah, I'm not even going to get into the man's character. Screw that. Anyway,
that's another reason I'd hit him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right, move on.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about? Let's
preview the draft. You know, speaking of free agency and picks and everything. Okay. So let's touch on the draft.
Okay.
Who do you want it for?
I want a pass rusher, Kev. This league has always been about pass rushers, phenomenal pass rushers.
You want Kayvon?
If you know what, at this point, if he's there, I take him. I know people were worried about off-field stuff or whatever. I take him. You wouldn't?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Would you go him at? Would you go him at?
Him at 4, and if he's still there, I'd go Sauce at 10.
Yep. Who made the sauce? I made the sauce. No, I agree with you. You know. I don't think what we can do is go 2 DBs to try to do what our opponents did. Like, because Miami's got Tyreek, do we sign like a Sauce? And, you know, if the kid from Notre Dame is still there, I don't think we can do that. Like, we have to play up to what we need and not worry about what other teams did. But
I mean, get Kayvon on one side and you got Lawson on the other.
Yeah, and you could probably still find deep, and this is a deep receivers class, so you could still find, you know, something worthwhile with 35. Is it 35 and 38 we have in the draft? Yeah, we picked 35 and 38, you know?
And I did a little research. I went back looking, and I mean, I know we go over this stuff all the time, but you got to get this right with all these picks. You got to get this right. I went back and looked couple of years back. I know it was different regimes, different GMs. 2016. Let's look at. We picked Darren Lee over Pro Bowlers Kenny Clark, Chris Jones, Xavier Howard. 2017 we take Jamal. Okay. Over Mahomes and Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
And that's fine if you got a QB. But meanwhile, our QBs were Josh McCown and Bryce Petty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talk about clueless.
Yeah. And knock on wood now, and listen, I said it all the time. I had my doubts about Joe D. But all right, with his first draft class, he came in late. We'll give him a pass. Last year's draft class, we got some good talent out of that. Now, this year, his third draft class, let's build on that, and let's see if we have the GM for the next 10 to 15 years who's going to build this team right, you know? But, I mean, when you think about the trades Joe D made, like what he got for Herndon, what he got for Jamal, what he was willing to give up for Tyreek without sacrificing our first round picks.
Right. Either of them.
Yeah, we have to start calling him Joe the Magician.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Wow.
Absolutely. Oh, I was looking at some mocks. Kuiper has us taking Drake London at 4.
The receiver, right? Is that the wide receiver?
Yeah, out of USC,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'd rather go defense.
A while ago, Kuiper had us taking Lindenbaum at 10, and I forgot who else he had. I wrote it down somewhere. I can't find my notes. But at one draft, he had us taking Lindenbaum at 10, and I forgot who else at 4. Would you go, let's say, I know we just said we both like that sour kid, but let's say you're picking 4, and we know Hutchinson will be gone. Thibodeau will be gone. Hold on, give me a second. Would you take at 4 Trevon Walker from Georgia, and then at 10 his partner in crime, Jordan Davis, 2 defensive ends and a defensive tackle?
Maybe. I like this Kayvon kid though.
Okay.
I'd love to see him at 4. Pair him up with Lawson.
He's got a motor.
Yeah.
Right? He's got a motor.
Yeah. And I mean, there's a lot of receivers out there in free agency. Go get one. Yeah. I mean, I know you tried, but okay, you didn't get him. Now what are you doing? Who's next?
You know, and maybe I'm just old, and all like the younger fans know definitely more than me. I want to build through the draft now. I want to do it the way the Packers do it, the way the Ravens do it, even the way the Patriots do it. You know, I want to build through the draft. I want to be good. And this is why I was somewhat glad we didn't get Tyreek Hill when I heard what Miami had to give up. I feel like we've been there, done that. It doesn't work for us.
And it straps you. That kind of contract and everything, it straps you. Absolutely, cap-wise.
You know? So for me, it's time to build through the draft. I know the Jets have met with a lot of players. They met with a lot of players. Matthew Butler from Tennessee, Jack Cohen from Notre Dame, Tyler Lindenbaum, George Pickens, Treylon Banks. They met with a lot of players. And now that free agency slowing down, I don't see us making any more moves. Maybe. I don't know if there's a trade down the pike. I don't know. But we're looking at what, 28, 20, 30, 32 days from free agency to start. I mean, I'm sorry, the draft.
Yep.
So it's going to be fun. And listen, there might be a trade. There might be something coming up in the next 32 days, but I want to build this team right now, Cal. I'm tired of the big ticket names. I'm tired of, you know.
Would you go after like a Julio Jones or something?
I don't know. I can't sit here and say
you get him on the cheap.
Yeah, for a 1-year deal. Yeah.
Well, that's another thing I heard about the Hill contract. He only wanted to do a year here.
Really? All right. Like I said, these guys. He lives in Miami. He wanted to be there. I don't want guys who don't want to be here.
No,
no. When I see, you know, the Conklin press conference and the little snippets that we seen from Huzama and Reed, like they all want to be here, like they're
excited.
Yeah,
right.
like they can't wait to suit up. And this is what CJ meant, and this is what Coach Soler and Douglas are looking for. Guys who want to be here, guys who bleed football, Not once, now maybe I'm wrong. I don't watch everything out there. Not once did I hear any of our free agents talk about money and say, oh, yeah, the money, this is what came over, It was about, they liked what Salah had to say. They liked what was happening, and they liked the culture shift. They liked the young talent that was here. They liked Zach Wilson. Now, I didn't hear the whole Tyreek Hill press conference, but did he wax poetic about Tua?
I didn't see the whole thing.
Okay.
I just saw snippets of it. I don't know.
The only snippet I saw.
What is there to wax poetic about that guy?
Well, but I'm saying, but I understand that. But you see, and somebody might say, well, what is there to wax poetic about Zach? And I can't argue that. Only us wax poetic. But all these guys who came in looked forward to playing with Zach. Even the defensive guy, like the kid from Tampa that we signed, Whitehead. He was talking about the play where Zach threw this ball that he didn't think he was gonna throw, and it got in there, and the zip gun of an arm he has, and the and this is what we want to talk about. I didn't watch the Tyreek Hill press conference. I want to know, did he wax poetic about his new quarterback? Is he so pumped about his new quarterback, or is he more excited to play 8 games in sunny Miami?
Yeah, right.
Summer training and
party on South Beach.
Yeah, he lives down there. He's got, his mini camp will be there. Camp will be there. 8 games in the sun. And, it was all about the mighty dollar, which he kind of said in his press conference, right? I think at one point he alluded to the money, right?
It's all right. It's all right.
And I don't want you here for that. We've done the money thing, Kevin. We've done the money thing. Tremaine Johnson, Le'Veon Bell. We've done the money thing. I'm sure you can name others. I can't right now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's build this team right now. Let's build this team right. And listen, it's not like Douglas didn't try. He tried to get Chandler Jones right from the Cardinals. He went to the Raiders. He tried to get it. It's not like he's not trying. He's doing everything he can. So we can't fault him for that. But you know what? We have to have players who want to be here. And not for one reason, because, we broke the bank for them.
Because,
So.
Oh, man. So, I mean, hey, that's about it for me. I got my rant over with. We touched on the draft a little bit.
Yeah, the thing is with the draft, Kevin, you know what? There is for me, it's just too deep. It's a deep class. I don't think what do I know? People out there know more than me, but if you got a Jordan Davis from Georgia, is it that much of a terrible move? It's like, oh, really? Like, I don't know. I don't think it is.
Everything I read and see and hear, this is a very deep wide receiver draft.
Yes, I heard that too. And it's a deep defensive line draft as well.
That's why my first 2 picks, man, it's all about getting to the quarterback. It's about getting to Josh Allen. It's about it's about getting, it's about getting to the quarterback. How did teams beat the Chiefs? They rattle Mahomes.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, man.
You know what? All you have to go do is look at the 2 Super Bowls the Giants won with the Patriots on how the defensive line rattled Mahomes. Brady.
Yep.
Because let's
pressure.
Yes, because the Giants, Eli did enough to win those games, but he wasn't outstanding jaw dropping.
Oh, no, it was the defense. It was defense.
And when you have a defense that rattles the quarterback, that forces him to throw that ball a second or 2 early.
It's the old adage, defense wins championships.
Yeah, no, agree.
But
that's it on my end. Tyreek had his little laugh at our expense. Let's hope by the end of the year we're laughing last.
Oh, kiss my ass, neck hobbit. The hell out of here. I can't wait to play you to fuck you up over the middle.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I agree. I'm tired of being disrespected. Like I said, I'm gonna keep repeating myself. Take someone's out. I could live with a 15-yard penalty early in the game. Take someone's head off. Let him think twice about laughing and coming up.
Disrespect me and my team. I'm gonna disrespect you.
Yep. Yep. All right, my brother.
Who can play at that game?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, listen, this was quick and to the point. We don't have to sit here and beat the dead horse for an hour.
No.
We said what we had to say, and we'll start highlighting some certain players as the weeks go on. Maybe get a guest in or two before the draft week. But yeah, that's it on my end. That's it on my end.
You know, and I just might go to that Miami Jet game.
Nice. Throw your rotten tomatoes at him. Get ready.
And well, I hope he sees it. Come on, we'll talk.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Fidget.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You are in a rage.
Oh man, that pissed me off, man.
I hear you. Hey, before we go, Kev, give a shout out to the show you're doing. You know, promote it. Tell everybody once again.
Everybody, May 14th, Dingbats, Clifton, New Jersey, Hostile Rage, Scarlet King, Death Cactus, Morbid Cross. Okay, gonna be a great night of metal. Hope to see you guys there. Hey, only $10. Where are you gonna get 4 bands for $10?
Wow. And meet a couple of Jeff fans, right? That's
right.
Other than me and you, there gonna be other Jeff fans hanging out.
That's right.
You know, you want to meet other Jeff fans? You're a metalhead who's a Jeff fan. Come and hang out at Dingback Saturday night. I'll be there.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
I'm pumped for that show, May 14th.
May 14th. Hey, Dan, your son coming?
Yeah, he's definitely coming. As long as they let him in, he's there. He's pumped.
I'll put in the word.
He'll look a little different now with the short hair, but
oh man.
Yeah, he's ready to rock. You know, it's weird. Like he got this haircut, Kevin. He looks so much older now. I don't like it. He's not my young boy anymore. He's this little man now. It's funny.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Man.
No, but he's looking forward to this show. He's looking forward to meeting you. So it'll be awesome.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, same here.
Yeah.
All right, my brother. I said hey.
I will definitely enjoy the rest of your weekend.
You too.
Get out there before winter comes back, man. Monday's supposed to be brutal.
Yeah, that's what I heard. The winter's on the return. The bottom drops out.
Crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. All right, my brother.
All right. You guys have a great day. Good weekend. You do the same, my brother. Say hello to everybody over there.
You as well.
And we'll talk to you next week. And jet up.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.